I just finished a workout, but I thought I should read this other book about feelings since I shared a bunch about feelings today. I think this one is really good because sometimes our emotions get all sort of like mixed up inside of our body and we can't really make sense of it. So when my girls were little, we talked about it like a suitcase. Like if you've ever been on a trip and you're packing your things, but your suitcase won't close anymore because it's so filled with clothes. So you literally like you're sitting on it and you're pushing and you ask your parents to come help you and they can't get it closed. Our emotions get like that. So if we don't kind of unpack some of the big things from our emotions, eventually our suitcases of emotions sort of burst open. And sometimes those bursts can be super fun and exciting, like our happiness just like is overflowing out of us. And sometimes those bursts can be really hard on the people that love us and really hard on the people that are bursting. So those are for the bad emotions. So if you don't talk about the things that are scaring you, you might burst. If you don't talk about the things that are making you angry and you don't share with people, hey, that really bothers me when you do that, or that makes me feel uncomfortable when you do that, or that makes me angry when you do that. If we don't share those things and we try to keep it all inside because we don't know how to put it into words, we end up bursting. So in this story, the color monster, this little colorful monster finds himself in a really lucky position because he has a friend that is willing to help him sort out all of his emotions. So sorting out our emotions can be really, really good, especially in times like this when we're confused about things like, what is going on? Why aren't I going to school? When am I going to see my friends? And sometimes when the grown-ups in your lives don't have the answers, it makes it feel even bigger and even stranger because the grown-ups in your lives are used to having the answers most of the times, but right now, none of us do. We just kind of have to wait it out and see. So that can make our emotions really big. So this one is called The Color Monster, and it's a story about emotions. This is the color monster. He woke up today feeling confused, and he doesn't know why. Are you all mixed up again, color monster? Your emotions don't work well when they are all jumbled up. Friends, this is true for the color monster, but guess what? It's true for us too. When our emotions are all mixed up, things don't work so great for us. You should try to separate them and put each one in its own jar. If you'd like, I can help you. Let's try to make sense of how you feel. So here they go. They're off to go figure out his emotions and sort them out. And she looks excited to help. But if you look carefully at the color monster, he's not so sure because he's going to have to look at his emotions. And that can feel a little uncomfortable for most of us. This is happiness. It shines yellow like the sun and twinkles like the stars. When you're happy, you laugh and jump and dance and play, and you want to share your happiness with everyone. This is sadness. It's lonely and blue like a rainy day, and it washes over you like a sea. When you're sad, you hide and you want to be alone and you don't want to do anything except maybe cry. It's okay to cry, color monster. This is anger. It burns red like a fire and is hard to stamp out. When you're angry, life can feel unfair. Guys, so far, I'm thinking we all have these emotions, right? All of us have felt these emotions. Sometimes you want to take your anger out on others. But I'll be nice to you, color monster. And guess what? Your anger will disappear. Look at him, he's so raw. That can be one that's really hard for the people around us, right? When our anger bursts, it can be hard for the people that love us. Oh, here's another one. This is fear. It hides and runs away like a mouse in the night. We do that when we're scared. Sometimes we run. When you're afraid, you feel tiny. You think you don't have the courage to face the gray shadows, but I can help you find your way. This is calm. It is quiet like the trees and as light as the green leaves swaying in the wind. When you're calm, you breathe slowly and deeply. You feel at peace. Now you can rest, color monster. All your feelings are in the right place. See, don't you feel much better? Look, he's got a different spot for each of his emotions. Uh-oh, I see you're feeling something new. You look different, color monster. Tell me, how do you feel now? I love this feeling. Look at all the love he's feeling. Do you see that? So friends, that was the story, The Color Monster. And one thing I know that's true about all of your mommies and daddies is that they all want you to grow up and be strong and courageous and resilient. And part of that is learning to handle our emotions, right? Learning to say, hey, I'm really angry and I need some help right now. Or even better, knowing that your anger is coming and saying, I have those feelings, I'm starting to get angry. So you can help yourself calm down. And these kind of happier feelings, those are easier to deal with, but they're just as important to talk about, to let people know what makes you feel calm and what makes you feel happy, because those are important feelings. All of our feelings are important. All of our emotions are important. But learning how to deal with our emotions and how to feel our emotions, that's what makes us strong and courageous and resilient. And that is something that all of your moms and dads want you to be when you are all grown up. So don't be scared of your feelings and don't be scared to talk about them. It just takes practice so that you feel comfortable. And remember, if you do burst, like the anger guy where he like roared all over everybody that cared about him, that happens. It's not great and it doesn't feel good and it doesn't feel good for you and it doesn't feel good for the people around you, but it happens. And the most important thing is to remember to say, I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry I got so mad, because everyone who loves you, they'll understand. They've been there too. So don't be scared of your emotions. Just talk about them, especially now where we're all home together, because it makes for a better day and it makes for helping each other and being flexible with the people in your family. So have a great day, and I will hopefully see you guys soon, and I'll post again soon.